The Next Titan Season 5 brings Charisma and Audacity, headlined by Heritage Bank. "10 weeks, 10 challenges, 10 boardroom, 1 house, 5 million naira and a Ford automobile. Who will become the next Titan Season 5? Previously on The Next Titan.
Well, I have invited 2 special guests. How do you guys feel to be back?
Oh, wonderful. With Octopus.
Team orientation at Heritage Bank.
It's a new way to sell your product. It's a new way to spread your tentacles.
The contestants celebrate Heritage Bank anniversary.
That is our Africa.
Now, the energy is pretty high.
Sly man, you are safe.
The eviction process.
I was shocked.
Shocked. What's
Evicted.
Oh, wow.
Oh Baby and Rebecca evicted.
I have answered the question. We train everybody.
The boardroom war.
We have actually decided who the winning team is, and it's target.
The evicted contestants, Obebe and Rebecca, are invited for a close meeting with the headline sponsor of the show, Heritage Bank. In the spirit of support and kindness, they discuss and advise on viable possibilities between both parties from this point of their journey.
Hello there, and you are welcome to yet another exciting episode of your favorite #1 entrepreneur TV show, The Next Titan. I am your host, Sas Igadaro Ajibade. Now, if you've been following us from the previous episodes, then you'll know that this week, some of the contestants are going to be saved by you, our wonderful viewers, or by the judges. All the while, we're hoping that it's your favorite contestant. You'll also know that someone is most definitely packing up his or her bag and leaving the show. Besides that, there are other interesting activities in our lineup, so sit back, relax. Here we go.
It's a bright, warm day. The remaining contestants, Tare, Slyman, Oge, Melvin, Chinyere, Joy, except for Chike and Otto Canon, who are not present, are enjoying each other's company and playing a game. Although this game is not a formal task to win, but it still gives room for each contestant to observe the other's mental capacity. Nonetheless, it's natural for each person to want to win in the end.
Get my sending now.
Play.
Play waiting.
Play.
I won't play again.
Waiting and now you see. Play. Game never end. Move. Play. Playing Suwe. No, you see us playing now. He's asking. We are playing Suwe. I'll cover this thing.
Why will cover this thing?
Play now.
Relax now.
What are they relax?
Otto Canon arrives. He seems to be in a mischievous mood. Otto Canon's agenda is to stir up confusion to his own amusement and fun.
I want to play chess.
Black chef.
This is the only game available, but there's chefs
Yeah,
inside.
you should continue. Okay, no, we get the
Yeah.
No, I know, I agree. This game, we don't want to scatter.
Waiting, relax, don't scatter game.
I know, agree.
Eventually, Chike arrives, but he's not here to play their game. Instead, he reminds the gang that they are supposed to be about choosing a new house leader. They are reluctant about this.
Okay, what's your with this house?
Alright, guys. The truth of the matter is, Chike is very right. We're supposed to get house leader.
Slyman is trying to initiate a direction to how they will choose a leader.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Please, if you know you've not led before. Canon, you have not led before.
It's noted that Tari, Canon, Melvin, and Oge have never led before.
And you have not led before.
He calls for volunteers from amongst those who haven't led, but they seem reluctant. So it is decided that they would have to nominate. Chike and Chinyere are asked to both nominate. Their choices are Canon and Tari. Now they take votes. Tari wins. She's the new house leader.
You are now our new house leader. Please, everybody, a round of applause. And Canon, you are going to assist.
Although it's against her own choosing, but she rises up to the task.
Now the new leader is here to speak. Oh, yes. And everybody knows Tare less. Oh, no. Wow.
She exercises her power first by appointing her cabinet, made of her co-contestants.
You agree? Woo! Head of sanitation, Melvin. Woo! Then to teach us new dance routine. Joy. We are good. So, we are good. Our tenor is good.
This new house leader definitely got her own unique style of leadership. Now that they have all yielded to Chike's call of choosing a house leader, they can return to playing their game, one which Slyman is very, very eager to play.
Understand. So we know what you want, Bodman.
Chike, please come and sit in front. Come and learn. Nobody say shit there, mama fly. Come and learn. Come and learn how to do this. I don't beat. I'm tired.
Some say Africa's golden era is gone. A time when great African kings and queens built their dreams into empires, stretching across the continent and beyond. But we say a new era is upon us. A new set of African kings and queens are on the rise. Driven by the same wealth of character as the kings and queens before them. Building new empires of enterprise with the right partnership. So rise up wherever you are, new kings and queens of Africa. Embrace your full potential and be proud of your heritage. Heritage Bank, your timeless wealth partner.
With the new Ford EcoSport, your world just got bigger.
CFAX Group, one of Africa's fastest growing multinational corporation with diversity in maritime, aviation, haulage and logistics, oil and gas, and hospitality, amongst others. CFAX Group operates globally with presence in the United States, United Kingdom, Ghana, South Africa, Holland, Belgium, Morocco, Spain, and Djibouti. CFAX Group's landmarks, achievement, and awards is facilitated by its excellent services from its subsidiaries like CFAX Ports and Cargo, CFAX Accor, CFAX Off-Dock, CFAX Shipping, CFAX Haulage, CFAX Forwarding, CFAX Oil and Gas, CFAX Marine. CFAX, an entrepreneur juggernaut that that is inspiring young entrepreneurs in Nigeria and Africa. CFAX Group, effective qualitative services and solution. Canon, one of the sponsors of the show, is celebrating the 25-year anniversary of their presence in Nigeria. The teams made a courtesy visit to commemorate this laudable feat with them.
Okay, so it's been an interesting day today as we've been having a tour around the Meccano facility. We've been made to understand the series of production in the Meccano yard, from the steel fabrication department to the mechanical department, the electrical department, the forklift, the Hyundai equipment construction and forklift. It's been a beautiful and educating day.
From the production to sales to coupling of the generator, it's been amazing. We're giving quiz and I'm one of the winners and I won something from Canon, so it's amazing.
I won the exam today, so it's been a very interesting day.
The contestants are gathered at the usual time of which they receive their tax. They are waiting for the boardroom secretary, Osas Ajibade. She arrives with the tax from the judges.
Hello. And hello.
Welcome.
Wow, I will take the welcome. Thank you very much. You guys have seats.
Thank you.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
We haven't been back in some time.
This week's tax focuses on sales and marketing. The product they will be selling and marketing is Castrol brand.
Hello, hope you all are doing great. It's a new week again with an interesting challenge, as you are expected to regroup yourselves into new corporations with new identities. The summary: as sales and marketing consultants, your team has been hired to create brand awareness for Castrol brand and carry out actual sales. The background: Eterna PLC is the exclusive authorized distribution of Castrol products in Nigeria. The company currently has the license to manufacture and blend selected Castrol lubricants such as GTX Essential and other industrial and marine products at its blending plant located in Shagamu, Ogun State. Now, the Castrol Magnetic. 1. The problem setup. Up to 75% of wear happens during engine warm-up. 2. The reason to believe. Intelligent molecules cling like a magnet to engine parts to provide an extra layer. And 3, the unique selling point: instant protection from the moment you start. And Castrol Edge. 1. The problem setup. Today's engines are more efficient and more powerful. This has led to the doubling of pressure in the engine, so the oil has to be stronger to keep the engine performing at its best. 2. The reason to believe. Castrol Edge, boosted with titanium FST-TM fluid strength technology, doubles its film strength, preventing oil film breakdown and producing friction. And 3, the unique selling point. Castrol Edge, strength for pushing the boundaries of performance. Now, the challenge. Your team has been hired as marketing consultant for Eterna PLC to carry out the various tasks as follows. Terms of reference. A. Develop a 2-year marketing and sales strategy to create brand awareness for Castrol across Nigeria using a budget of 600 million naira. Develop key performance indicators, KPI. In practical terms, C. Demonstrate how you will use your strategy to generate actual sales and sale leads. D. Measure your performance against your KPIs. Now note, the contestants will be visiting Eterna PLC for orientation at Castro Brand on Tuesday, the 6th of November, after which they are expected to commence their tax execution immediately.
The judging benchmark for this week's tax are based on the following. 1. Innovation, which is allocated 30% score. Presentation, which is allocated 25%. Budget accuracy, 10%. Depth of research, 10%. Sales revenue and numbers of lead generated, 25%.
Thank you, the board.
The tax is delivered, but the air also seems to be filled with uncertainty.
I think I want to take a breath.
It seems this week's tax is also an unfamiliar area for the contestants.
I'm going to make it a little easier for you guys this week. I'm going to give you the independence to break yourselves up into 2 groups by yourself. You guys okay with that? You guys can handle that?
Quickly and easily, they indeed achieved that. Tari, Chike, Chinyere, and Melvin are in one group, while Otto Canon, Slyman, Oge, and Joy are in the other group.
You guys are titans. I'm proud of you in advance. All right, guys. All right. Of course, yes. See you guys.
So guys, it's a new week and we have a new task.
Otto Canon's group are at it, working at seeking a group leader and a group name. Now the rule is, those on probation are not allowed to be team leaders, so that removes Otto Canon and Oge from venturing for team lead. The ball now falls in the courts of Joy and Slyman. Joy seems not to want the mantle. They decide to cast votes, and everyone in the group is allowed to vote. Well, Slyman gets the highest vote. He's group leader.
Alright, so I appreciate each and every one of you for this opportunity to lead again. Actually, it's my 2nd time. Alright, and there is something about me and this and leadership.
Immediately, he assumes his responsibility by trying to come up with a fitting brand name and tagline.
If we can come up with the name now, it will be very brilliant. We do the tagline maybe later or something. Possible names. Possible names.
I'm thinking of the portal. P-O-R-T-A-L.
The portal?
First name suggestion comes in from Joy. The portal. Looks like they are making fast progress, but it soon becomes clear that because of the few number of persons in the group, the choice range is limited because each person has strong personalities and strong choice preferences. This is a challenge, and the challenge causes the team to go in a loop without being able to arrive at a perfect choice. Although not completely certain about it, but to save time, they choose the name The Plug as a temporal choice, as they have spent over an hour on this phase. Now they try to seek a tagline. The task of seeking a group name seems to have taken a toll on their mental morale. They put that off for now to reconvene later.
I think we are dwelling too much on the name.
No, we should.
We should. Okay, I think we took so much time in
name
brand name because basically great things take time. When Oge brought up the idea of the plug, I quickly connected with the word plug and not max. I was very okay with plug, and we had to cast a vote. I voted for the plug and we stuck to that.
Sure, dude, we got our task, and I think it's gonna fall on me.
The other group are just converging to begin their own process of choosing a leader and company name. As Melvin predicted, the mantle of leadership falls on him, uncontested.
What? Yeah, I'm so excited to lead the team finally, and I'm also excited that I have great members. I've worked with these people before, so I think it will be very, very achievable with the task that's been given to us.
Unlike their counterpart, The Plug, they quickly sort that out in a matter of minutes. Promax Consulting is their name. This is a good sign for team spirit.
Promax Consulting. Smart performance. Those in favor say aye.
next day, both teams, the Plug and Promac Consulting, are out for their orientation brief with Eternal PLC as instructed. They are addressed by the head of executive of Eternal PLC about their products and services.
Eternal started about 30 years ago, pretty much just to market lubricants. And over those 30 years, now we have filling stations, we do fuels, we do lubricants, and we also do some trading. We trade fuels, white products, and we even do a little bit of crude trading. Okay? So those are our three business lines: lubes, fuels, and trading. So in terms of lubricants, Eternal has 2 lubricant brands currently market, the Eternal brand and the Castro brand of lubricants. For fuels, we have our own filling station network spread across the country. As they grow, the brand will now continue expanding in terms of the excellence and making sure people get 1 liter for 1 liter. And that's what we've been known for. And that's why we expand our filling station network. It's a consistent, deliberate effort. It's not just get any station. We need to make sure that all those stations can give the customer value as well. That's just Eternal in a nutshell.
The executives at Eternal PLC was able to give us enough valuable information that we'll be able to do that in the field. So the next thing we're going to do is go out there into the field and start creating those strategies that we have put on paper and start implementing them.
And let businesses know what the importance of using these oils are. And I expect my team to pull through in this and deliver wonderful strategies.
After this is done, both teams set out to market the products allocated to them. This is in conformity with the instruction of the tax line.
Guys, they are the best set of people to work with. Today was very, very interesting working with this set of wonderful minds.
Both teams have completed the tax within the timeline allocated for the tax. In the meantime, they decide to have a session where each will share valuable insights and experiences based on their individual crafts, give advice to young ones out there, and round it up with famous quotes.
Let's talk about business today. Let's give advice to the younger people watching us. And also just add like a little quote to it. There was a time in life I wanted to start bleaching, honestly. I wanted to start. But thank God I didn't go through that route. So my advice for young girls that really want to go into skincare is they should practice what they preach. Yes, practice what you preach. Don't add too much chemicals to your skin. And Demi Moore once said, if you focus on good skin, you won't really need to bother about makeup. So once your skin is great, you really need to. Yes.
My business is guided by 2 principles, or 2 quotes as the case may be. The first one is by Ben Franklin, which says, "Tell me and I'll forget. Teach me and I'll remember. Involve me and I'll understand." And the second one is by Confucius, which says, "I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I learn." So what do? Educational robotics for kids. but we do a practical-based hardware system for these kids so that when they have the practical, instead of just a theoretical explanation, they remember whatever they've learned. In a nutshell, that's what I do. That's who I am. That's who I've become.
One thing in life is that you always have what you want in this life if you dress for it. I really believe that. If you dress for it. So starching your clothes wisely will put you in that path. That's what I really believe. And it makes you look very sharp, and it works. It has worked for me, and it will work for them. That's my time. My name is Carlos.
To be honest, in my trials of different products and solutions, there's one saying that's very common in the beauty industry. Is that the best skincare therapy, or the best way to have a healthy life, a good skin or good hair, is to live a healthy life. Drink water. Water is in the middle. Guys, don't hear what anybody tells you. Even the most expensive products, water. Drink your water. And the third one is what? Mind your business. In our case, it's both literal and figurative. It means whatever you're fixed to do, face that thing. Mind your business, live a healthy life, and drink water.
What I want to tell people out there is when you realize who you are nothing but 100% energy in you. Give it out there. Share what you have. Start small, even if it is small. I just want to start with websites and give out there as much as I can. So, you are energy. Use it well.
For my quotes, now this quote was formulated by Joy Udo about 15 minutes ago. And it says, online learning isn't the next big thing. It is the now big thing. Joy Udo 2018. Wow. So if you want to go into application, do. If you want to create something educational to help our educational system, go right into it, because there's no limit to what you can achieve. Thank you.
We always sensitize communities, schools, and corporate spaces on the relevance and importance of recycling, and a lot of times we use this quote. It says waste is not waste until you waste it, because there's a lot of value we could derive from it. My advice to young people out there is basically that of persistence, perseverance, tenacity, and the idea of never giving up. That's it.
So I would also say manufacturing isn't only for men. As a female, you can make stuff. You can create with your hands. It's limitless. It's affordable also if you start small. And starting small isn't always like bad. Just keep pushing, keep moving forward, no matter how small. Just keep moving forward. That's my advice.
It's been a good night. I know we all started out as 18, but here we are bonding with our profession, so just 8 left, yeah, so it's been a good night. We've learned a lot from each other.
Among the 4 people currently on probation, I don't need to think too much to know that I would really miss
Chike and Chinyere.
Chinyere and Chike the most if they leave.
I'm really going to miss Chinyere if she gets evicted.
That's Chike. Chinyere is like a big sister to me.
I'm going to miss Oge if she gets evicted.
No matter how tough the day has been, no matter how uncertain the outcome of the boardroom may seem like to these ones, they always know how to keep themselves in the present and make the best of it. And partying is the present at this moment for these ones.
Stand up for the Oge! For the Oge! Bombarders! Come out! Okay! DJ X.
please don't stop texting Titan Melvin to 33352. You've been doing a great job voting for me and keeping me in the house. I thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Keep voting for me to be in the house and to eventually win the money. So please text Titan Tare to 33352. Thank you.
One-on-one, shaku shaku, all the lights, fun one leg over my shika, fun one leg over my shika.
Please, all the support, all the votes you can give me, just from your phone, just text Titan Chinyere to 33352. I'll do that again, Titan space Chinyere to 33352. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you.
Kí ló wá sí network ẹ tó dà pé òjò wọ̀ báyìí ọjà kò sí ti wà online ìjìbàláìkà àmàlẹ́kà tó ń gbé ẹ báwọn jí.
If I get saved, who do I think will be saved alongside?
Maybe Chike and myself.
Chike.
Okay.
So I wouldn't really say I know who I think will be saved alongside me if I get saved.
The dreadful moment the probies have been waiting for is here. They must face their fate with all courage.
All right. And so we are here. The 7th eviction boardroom session for The Next Titan Season 5. And of course our contestants just went in, and I am actually outside, right outside of the boardroom, waiting for the judges to come because I want to actually get some insight on what they're thinking. This week, it's an absolute tough probation session that they absolutely have to go through. We have our contestants who are on probation. They are heavyweights. In my opinion, they're absolutely heavyweights. Why? Because we have Canon, who is the plastic recycler. We have Chike, who is the robotic enthusiast. We have Chinyere, who is the skin specialist. And Oge, who is the beauty influencer. And here we have our judges. Hello, judges. How are you? And of course, I do have a question for the lead judge. I want to know, with the weeks that we've had, with the hard work that these contestants have put in, are you guys seeing who may be the winner of The Next Titan? Can you foresee that already? Or we still have some work to do?
Being the fair judge that I am, I would hide my biases. However, we have some very strong candidates this season around, and we'll see that they put in their best. And what do you expect? One of those should emerge as the champion.
Interesting. Well, I'm excited, and I am ready to go into this boardroom to find out what you guys decide.
Good evening.
The judges, smiling and jovial demeanor, cast no shades on the integrity of their judgment, for they already know who they will personally be saving.
Immunity to share.
No immunity.
No immunity. Rosas, can you bring the viewers' results, please?
You beckoned. Here you are.
The viewers' voting result is brought in. The air is charged with nervousness from the contestants.
All right, so we are waiting to find out the fate of the contestants who are on probation and just went through the eviction boardroom session with our judges. You guys ready to find out? I can feel it. All right.
As usual, we have the viewers' results, and one person would be saved. Then, of course, naturally, the rest of the show would continue from there. Chike, you are saved.
In a swooping swing, it's declared that Chike is saved by the viewers. Ecstatic and elated as Chike.
Okay, guys, I was on probation last week and your votes counted. I was saved by your votes. First of all, I want to thank you for saving me, but the journey is not over yet. Like they say, entrepreneurship is about the journey, not the destination. Please make sure you keep me in the house. Keep voting by texting Titan Chinyere to 33352. Thanks, guys.
Now I'm going to give you a chance to...
Now they must valiantly defend their bid to remain on the show.
For the vision I have for myself and my business, I want to build a brand and a business that's going to compete right now in the market and guarantee to take a chunk of the 300 billion naira business that is what skincare is worth at the moment. So I'm feeling that I'm being given a chance to continue on the show for those reasons.
And I must say that the Next Titan Academy has taught me a whole lot. I think I shouldn't leave now because I'm passionately willing to learn a lot more because I believe to a large extent that every day comes with a new lesson.
I am my product. When you see me, you want to get my product. I use my product. I am what I make. And I also know that the people that I speak to and people that I dish the product out to also relate to what I relate to because I use my products. Thank you.
Okay, I didn't actually hear any real reasons why you want to stay in the house. I heard all about your products, which I understand. But I didn't hear any passion about you wanting to stay here and learn.
The previous times I've been on probation, I've mentioned it. I didn't want to seem like I was repeating myself, but also I need to be on this platform. I've said it several and countless times. I need to launch, I need to grow. I'm here to prove my worth, and I know that I'm here to get to the final.
Okay. Their pleas are like a desperate reach for the lifeline above deep waters. However, the judges must make their decisions based on merit and clear-mindedness.
We have made our decision, and Canon, you are evicted.
It's the end of the line for Otto Canon on the Next Titan show. Definitely an unwelcome verdict to Otto Canon.
The journey so far in the Next Titan has been adventurous and educating, and I want to thank the Next Titan for this opportunity.
Great.
Good luck with it.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Chinyere, you are saved.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. You are saved.
Both ladies are in emotional heaven at the moment. On the outside, the other contestants eagerly wait to know the fate of their colleagues. Otto Canon breaks the news with humor, but it fails its purpose.
Hey! I've been evicted.
It's a cold shocker to them instead. He steps out courageously.
Okay, dear Otto Canon says goodbye to the Next Titan Season 5, leaving our resilient Fantastic 7 to contend to claim the prize of 5 million naira and a Ford automobile. Now I tell you, the moment is getting closer and closer until we name the Next Titan winner in all his or her glory. Now let's take us to the boardroom where the fate of the top 7 would be unraveled by our mighty judges. Who will be this week's winner? Who will be on probation? Let's take a look.
I am gap-toothed black girl, back corner of class, scribbling left-handed poetry on blank paper. Save the school's curriculum for later. I am overflowing tales by moonlight, that informal education. Trickling off the tip of my grandmother's tongue, you will find my mother's tongue here. A fast and fluent Yoruba, crisscrossing English, hidden messages in prose and proverbs call it Yorubanglish. And I am the miracle of melody, nestled deep in the groove of a rich high life rhythm, a child of the marriage of hip hop and Afro beats, and you can hear our voices pulsing beneath the skin of a talking drum, commanding hips to move without caution. And I am sky high, gele, bold and beautiful. We redefine fashion, wear our stories around our necks and from our ears so we never forget the voices of our ancestors. This heritage, this heartbeat, this is who I am. Heritage Bank, your timeless wealth partner.
Bedmate Furnitures, dealers in all styling and comfort furniture services. Bedmate Furnitures has years of experience in the industry, and we have compiled one of the best portfolios of office furnitures and home furniture. Most of our decks and chairs are discount prices, and all furniture styles are available. If you want the best furniture for your office, choose Bedmate Furniture today. Bedmate Furnitures, for furnitures you can show off.
Welcome back, our contestants.
The day isn't over yet in the boardroom. Both teams, The Plug and Promac Consult, must now present their reports and afterwards defend their reports in the bid to win the day in the boardroom.
And by the way, Eternal PLC has generously indicated that they would give 10% of the amount sales back to the teams. So in your case, it appears that you're going to get on average about 20,000 naira each, and for you it's 30, right? The 1.1 million is the one that's getting approximately 30,000 each, and the 660,000 is the one that's getting the 20,000 approximately each. So I say congratulations. The Plug, go ahead. Presentation.
As sales and marketing representative consultants for Eternal PLC, we were tasked with coming up with a strategy, a sales strategy, to make sure that this Eternal PLC gets enough recognition, brand awareness in Nigeria, and using 600 million as our budget, and also to use this strategy to generate actual sales and leads from our clients. And at the end of the day, we were able to achieve some things. We have a video, a very short video, to run you through exactly what we did. Okay, this was when we were educating people about the unique selling points of castor oil. We went to mechanic workshops in Ladipo markets to tell them what it does, to talk to them about the lubricants. This was when we were speaking Yoruba. So basically just to make them understand exactly what it does, not using big words in English to describe to them, but wanted them to understand, to truly understand what these castor products do. So these people ended up buying some products from us when we talked to them, when we told them exactly what this does. We went back to the warehouse twice to get more products because of the influx of demands from our clients after we educated them. So this was one of the buyers.
The biggest distributors of lubricants. They were excited as well to have him on board and to do real business with us. He actually bought goods worth over 300,000. Expression of interest between January to July. Products worth over 10 million naira.
That was the sales lead he gave us. He gave us sales lead of over 10 million naira. Next. And this was the second time we went back to the warehouse to get goods, to get products, because of the people who were demanding for the products. This was when one of them paid. This was a man signing the leads he gave us. Some people gave us leads. So in conclusion, we were able to sell the products. We were able to attend to people, to talk to them, to educate them more than we actually budgeted for. And according to our objective stated that we wanted to sell all the initial products given to us worth 273,000 naira. We were able to exceed that objective, and at the end of the day, we were able to achieve some of our goals. Thank you very much.
So at Promac Consulting, our major goal is to optimize brand presence and business shares of our clients through effective sales and marketing strategies. So the brief was for us to design the 2-year strategy with our 600 million naira budget, and the target was to achieve brand awareness and customer acquisition for the Castro brand. And our objectives were split into two, the business objective and then the communication objective for this. And we went straight to dividing our target market into the B2B side and the B2C side. B2B will be people who own fleet, like the caterers and the rest of them. And B2C will be individuals who own vehicles, whether private or commercial. And then a few of the key insights we got was that we got a few of them, but one key thing here was purchase pattern for most consumers, and one concern they had about buying bulk. And we came up with solutions for these issues. Our proposed positioning will be the leading premium lubricant in Nigeria, offering superior protection and performance for all vehicle engines at the best cost. Now to our strategy, we've divided it into 4 clear strategies: advertising, call center operations, expertise, process. Advertising might be a little bit mainstream, but the other three are new, and we broke them down into different activities we'll be doing under each strategy. The VMI is something that's very key. Under transport and logistics companies, there was a client that we eventually sold to who had one major concern about storage. So he said, I'm not going to buy bulk from you because if I store oils for a while, it's going to spoil the ingredients will separate in my warehouse, and then I'll have bad oils. Well, we came up with the VMI, which is vendor managed inventory. It's a process where a customer can buy, pay, agree, give you a PO for a bulk order that will last for maybe 1 year based on his consumption, and then we keep storage and we supply him as at when he wants, so he doesn't have the problem of bad oils, and the price is locked at the beginning. So that's one of the things we do. Other things are outdoor, TV, radio, print, and digital. So for year one, we have a total budget of 290 million naira, and then this is our calendar for the year one and year two. We'll replicate. These months have been plugged in considering things like seasonality, considering things like when we have programs coming up in the year, the KPI. So we're able to do to generate sales. We're able to convert people from other brands into Castrol.
Okay, I'm going to give you a chance to critique.
And the debate critic session commenced. Promac began.
Or how were you able to actualize the CLV of Eternal PLC, or those that are picking up the Castrol brand? When I mean CLV, the customer lifetime value.
I don't know what you meant by bigger distributor of oil. Bigger distributor in where? And one thing you should know as a marketing and sales consultant, anytime you want to make some sort of claim, it has to follow the ABC rule of marketing. It has to be accurate, believable, and credible. So please expatiate on that.
We talked about the strategy and we talked about our objectives and the people we wanted to talk to, people we wanted to educate. I'm getting there. Okay, people wanted to educate, people we actually wanted to talk to. And in our objectives, we listed that we wanted to talk to business owners, lubricant business owners. Wait, business owners. And because these business owners are the ones to recommend to their customers. They are the ones to tell the customers what the oil does and why they should buy it. When we go to the mechanics workshop, when we want to service our cars, these mechanics are the ones who tell us what we should buy, the oil we should buy. So that was exactly why we targeted them. We don't need to target the whole world. We targeted the business owners, and that was exactly what we did. So the fact that we talked to business owners meant that we were indirectly reaching the customers, the end users, because these people are the ones who sell to these end users, and they are the ones who recommend. And mechanics, we talked to mechanics, you said it in the video. So that was exactly why we targeted them.
Okay, thank you. I think you just shot yourself in the leg. I said that, I don't know if you made your research, but if you go to the market where they say oil and lubricants and you just mention 5W40, everybody knows that. So I don't know who you were talking to.
They know it, but they don't know the unique selling points. Pay attention.
Hello.
They don't know the unique selling points.
Excuse me.
Try to pay attention. They know the product, but each of them have their own unique selling points.
Can I go ahead? Can I go ahead? Before we went out on our research, we took out time to learn about this product. We knew what was 5W40, what was 20W50. So you going out, I don't know who you were talking to about oils. You should know who you're selling to. Not just going out on the streets and telling a layman
Are you educating us now? You're asking a question. Are you educating us or you're asking a question? Because I don't get it. I just don't. Are you listening to us at all? You're not listening. Pay attention.
All right. So now we're going to reverse the roles.
Roles reversed. And the blog posed their one and only question to Promac.
Miraculously, your company's objective in 2 years is to gain 20% share of the market. Miraculously.
It's not a miracle. So the question now is that...
Can I clarify this, please?
Clearly you didn't know, Castrol as a brand started entering into the automobile segment just August of last year. They've not been existing for years. As far as the Nigerian automobile market is concerned, they're just 1 year old, so they're not that long. Now, saying 20% is unrealistic. I don't know on what basis you're saying that. You're not the marketing department of Eternal. And we have a budget, and these are things that are obtainable. First of all, look at the market size, first of all. They are saying in 5 years, the market will be $600 million. So if you're saying that in 2 years, with focused marketing and sales efforts, in 2 years, 20% is not that big. It's not achievable
right now.
If I said it's not realistic, I'm wondering why.
She said it's 1% right now. So how will you fly from 1%?
How many a day? How many do you have? How many a day? I'm telling you.
It's a vicious engage, but it looks fair enough to say Promac are on the top of their game despite it all.
They're talking about Nigeria right now, not in the world. How do you plan to skyrocket the sales in 2 years? No. I think you were just bringing up numbers. You didn't make research. You just wanted to bring up numbers to make it sweet.
Okay, all right.
Now the judges give their verdict.
Okay, you've got a very standard response to an industry brief. There is nothing new in what you're doing. I like your vendor management, that perhaps could be considered fairly new, I don't know. But it works, what you're doing. It's very pedestrian, but it works. The plug. In your conclusion, your report, you have grammatical errors that are dreadful. Every week I'm talking about the report and the errors. And the report writing's key because I formed my opinion before I even arrived at this show. Not on your presentation, but on your reports.
You guys did a very good spread, and I liked your follow-up in terms of how you went about getting your products. You leveraged the Turner network to help you deliver when you had constraints, which was also extremely well done in that. In general, a lot could be done better, and a lot more focus should have been paid on the KPIs, but considering the time frame of it, I think I'll say you guys made the best of it.
I like the VMI. Who came up with the VMI concept? Yeah, so that's something good. If I am a distributor and I'm ordering large because there is a discount and I don't have storage, I might not want to do that. But if the vendor is willing to warehouse it for me, even if it is a just-in-time production when I place my order, I can give you lead time of 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever, and then I keep getting my products as I run out.
All the judges are done giving their most accurate comments. It's time for them to deliberate amongst themselves who the winning team is.
I know people, an ancient collection of tribes. Histories stretching from parchments in Timbuktu to groundnuts, pyramids, and knockout. A civilization that spawned magic from bronze. We were kings and queens once. Before Lugar the Mongol Pack. Hold your history books to the light. Check the facts. How we invented language to teach wisdom and medicine to heal ourselves. There was an empire in Oyo. Republics in the east, warriors in the south, and every hamlet in the north had its sage, or people of culture and heritage, reclaiming their civilization from the sea of self-doubt, one idea at a time, every river feeding an ocean like believers to a dream. Every legacy has its story, and yours is about to begin. Heritage Bank, your timeless wealth partner.
CFAX Group, one of Africa's fastest growing multinational corporation with diversity in maritime, aviation, haulage and logistics, oil and gas, and hospitality, amongst others. CFAX Group operates globally with presence in the United States, United Kingdom, Ghana, South Africa, Holland, Belgium, Morocco, Spain, and Djibouti. CFAX Group's landmarks, achievement, and awards is facilitated by its excellent services from its subsidiaries like CFAX Ports and Cargo, CFAX Accor, CFAX Off-Dock, CFAX Shipping, CFAX Haulage, CFAX Forwarding, CFAX Oil and Gas, CFAX Marine. CFAX, an entrepreneur juggernaut that is inspiring young entrepreneurs in Nigeria and Africa. CFAX Group, effective qualitative services and solution.
With the new Ford EcoSport, your world just got bigger.
Welcome back. We have made our assessments, and the team that Promac, you are the winning team.
And the judges declares Promac Consult as the winning team.
And for that, you are going to be given the usual a treat.
On the other end, the judges announced that there will be 2 sets of eviction rather than the usual 1. All of the eviction will be carried out next week.
Thank you very much. So we'll see you next week.
Hello everyone, my team lost and now I'm on probation. To vote for me, kindly text Titan Joy to 33352.
I know you have always been voting for me. I will need you to keep on voting for me even at this critical time because you're almost there. All you need to do is to keep texting Titan Slyman to 33352.
To keep me in the house, vote for me by texting Titan space Oge to 33352. I need your vote.
10 weeks, 10 challenges, 10 boardroom, 1 house, 5 million naira and a Ford automobile. Who will become the next Titan Season 5?
All right, now you know. And now that you know the fate of the contestants, you know what you must do. Start texting. Pick up your phone and vote to save your favorite contestants. Text Titan space name to 33352 as much as you can so that you can save your favorite contestants for their chance to win. So we've come to the end of the show. We recognize our headline sponsor of the next Titan Season 5, Heritage Bank. We also thank you, our wonderful viewers, for watching. Now, to accompany you through your week, here is a quote by the renowned motivational speaker, John C. Maxwell. Successful and unsuccessful people do not vary greatly in their abilities. They vary in their desires to reach their potential. I'm your host, Osas Igadaro Ajibade. Until next time.
The next Titan Season 5 brings charisma and audacity, brought to you by Heritage Bank in association with CFAS Group and other supporting sponsors.